Hey guys, welcome back to Snide and Sniff. Today we are doing Mega Man's comic, The Munchies Take Over, starring Scarlet. This is one of his weirder ones. Look, trust me, it gets strange. It gets strange, and we're almost up to that. So just bear with us, and you will see. But if you want to check Mega Man out here, he posts all of his stuff on DeviantArt, and you can also support him on Patreon, where you get new pages a lot more consistently. So highly recommend that will be linked in the description. So anyways, Scarlet's life hasn't been going good. One of her friends has dumped her. Another of her friends has just dumped her right now to go out with some guy in a Lamborghini. Her life's kind of meh, and she's drowning her sorrows in food. And I think you can all see where that's going. After indulging her appetite, Scarlet slowly managed to stand up from her chair. After a few huffs and oofs, she was drunker than she thought she was, but only had one thing in mind.
Gotta get home before they have to roll me back. Hick! Sheesh! And before anyone sees this food baby I managed to create.
You call that a food baby? She took a cab ride home, thinking about her choices that night. Regret.
God, I don't even want to think about how many calories all that was. It was all so good, but I can't eat like that again. That was way too much.
Sad drive back through the city, thinking about how you ate too much food. True, this is like a detective noir. The main character broods and I shouldn't have had that last hamburger, but it's too late now. She staggered into her apartment, stumbling from being food drunk and drunk. She almost had to stabilize herself on the sofa. She shouted to her empty place in sarcasm.
Cue the canned applause, 'cause I'm home! Whoa!
Hick! Compared to the noise of the club, the silence of her place was deafening, and she had to get out of this dress ASAP. Yeah, that dress. I was gonna say that's an ugly dress. You should take it off, but no, that's a pretty fine looking dress. It does remind me of. The green color does remind me of the movie Love on a Leash, which is a masterpiece. You should watch that movie if you haven't. Scarlet remembered to turn the porch light on and slowly walked up the steps to her room to assess the damage.
God, I can't believe how full I am. I look like I'm pregnant.
With no one around to offend, she throws her hair into a ponytail and wanders about.
I should really get some water and antacid, or I could make a mojito. You know what? Let's do that. What's one more drink? I need a little liquid comfort.
More alcohol! That's always a good idea. No, unironically, no, more alcohol is not always a good idea. Usually it is a bad idea. Little did she know that she was not alone.
A little hair of the dog to wrap up a bummer of a night. Hello? Must have been nothing.
Who is in her house? Why is someone in her house? I don't know. Well, I mean, all her friends have abandoned her. Maybe some random person breaking into her house. A new friend. She needs those right now, I guess. She finds herself lounging on the sofa, watching reruns of the kids' show she used to love. Two in the Bush. Dude, that's a mood. Come on, guys. That's a cozy evening. Kids, do you want ice cream? Is a beer Catholic?
Ice cream. Whoa, where did this come from? I haven't bought ice cream in months. Am I really this drunk I don't remember getting ice cream? Poof.
Well, that's a nice looking ice cream.
We thought you sounded awfully blue, so we decided to buy some for you.
What in the world are you?
And this is where it gets weird. This is where it gets very, very weird. What are these nightmarish creatures? They've got a kind of early 2000s CGI look to them.
We're the Munchies. How have you been? Hope you don't mind we let ourselves in. Now eat your ice cream. You're almost done. Then try this cake. It'll be fun.
This is again the reason why you don't have too much to drink, okay guys? You'll start seeing tiny little goblin monkeys. Oh no, please don't be mean to her, Munchies. Mean to her? They're helping her out in her time of need. I love this. Great direction, good 3D representation of the Munchies. Encore! I always wondered what the Munchies looked like. I don't know what these things are. In my head, they were pudgy Pillsbury Doughboy types, but these Munchies look like they're related to the Gremlins from that Christmas movie. They look like they're from hell. Scarlet glances over the Munchies, nervous and unsure what to think. She absentmindedly grabbed the ice cream and took a few bites.
Munchies? Weren't they on that Healthy Town TV show? Pretty sure they were cuter there, though.
The Munchies approach her with their offerings. She's just like, oh, okay, yeah, this makes sense. Tiny little creepy goblins? Yeah, alright, yeah.
That's right. We know it's been a while, and we sure missed your smile. So we're here to help, Munchie style.
It was like every time she blinked, there was more food.
And, what style is that?
To munch, of course. Now munch on this.
This can't be real.
Maybe the Munchies are in fact just like her hallucination and she's just buying and eating a whole lot of food herself. Scarlet tries to shrug away the Munchies, but they are persistent and continue to hold food out to her.
Look, this is nice and weird, and I have no idea where you were getting this food from, but I'm stuffed. I already ate like a total pig earlier, and I couldn't eat another bite.
Oh, hush, don't be a bore. There's always room for more.
Finally, she relents and takes the plate, much to the Munchies' delight.
Alright, fine. If it'll get you to leave me alone, I'll have just a forkful. You're lucky I love breakfast food.
That's the spirit. Have a bite.
Too tired and tipsy to fight what she thought were mere delusions, Scarlet gave in.
We promise it'll fix your night.
So good.
Unfortunately, that one bite was all it took. She had opened a door she could not close. Love the Munchies. Can't wait to see the results of their handiwork. I am uncertain how I feel about the Munchies as yet. I mean, this plot is freaking wild and great. But like, dude, have you seen these things? They are creepy as heck. I imagine they sound like little gnomes taking turns writing like that. You can tell they've had plenty of practice. Oh no, how many other people have they fattened up? If only she thought back to those days on Healthy Town, she might have remembered what the Munchies did to people.
Each bite is better than the last. I don't know how you little guys do it.
It's easy.
The Munchies only appeared to people who were bored or blue, who had nothing else to do with their time but laze around and eat. Well, I guess that includes Scarlet, sadly. This made her the perfect target for the odd little creatures, who only wanted one thing.
Here, munch this. Nothing helps like comfort food. And we'll make sure you're comfy for good.
To see their pet project grow fat. Scarlet happily tossed it all in her mouth, convinced this is all some weird dream.
This has to be a dream. There's no other way. And if that's the case, then keep it coming.
Well, it's all downhill from here. Or uphill, depending on uphill struggle to not be fat, I guess. And that is all the pages we have so far. Well, we are right into it. Things are progressing swiftly. And, there's no stopping the Munchies, guys. There's no stopping these little things. If you are interested in checking out more of Magmaman's comics, check that all out on his DeviantArt and support him on Patreon to get an actual consistent schedule of comic pages. Thanks very much for watching. Someone in the comments, please explain the Munchies lore to me, because I'm not in the loop about this at all. I don't know what's going on, guys.